Okay, so I'm going to have to keep my voice down because, well, I'm actually on a silent retreat. That means for 2 days I'm not supposed to be talking. I'm actually supposed to be keeping things really quiet, so I'm not supposed to even be doing this theoretically. Of course, I'm going to do what I want. The retreat director asked us to bring a couple of, well, at least an object from home that reflects us and our journey. And I brought 2 books. I brought one of the books that I really enjoy, an author, Henry Nouwen, who is a great spiritual writer. He writes about the journey and the human journey and all that sort of thing. And the other book I brought was X-Men. I mean, it's the fact that it's Chris Claremont, who's one of my favorite authors. I just happened to bring the Mutant Massacre graphic novel. It was kind of funny, sitting in a circle and everyone's putting out their objects that reflect them, and there's handcrafted hands that in a prayer position. There's a bit of branch and a tau cross and some beautiful ornate heart-shaped ornaments and all these sorts of things. And I put down Mutant Massacre into the middle of the table with Thor holding a bloodied, possibly dead angel. So I maybe could have thought about the front cover of the book that I was selecting a little bit better. But it's real for me, like I talk about spiritual journey, I talk about big things in life. And for me, that started with Chris Claremont. And it's no incident. Like, I've talked about the fact that as a young person, I didn't really learn to read until I started reading comic books. Comic books were a big imprint of my life, and I read a lot of what Chris wrote. And the thing I really appreciated about Chris Claremont's writing was just, it was that he brought characters to life, and he raised questions about life with his characters. And it was great for me because sometimes I agreed with him, sometimes I didn't, but I always felt like there was something being asked of me as a reader to engage with. That the thing I loved about these characters is that they were real people. I know they're fake, I know they're fiction, but they were fleshed out. They had a reality to them. They had depth, they had soul. And that really got me as a young person thinking about those things in life. Like he would raise questions within his characters, and it wasn't just about the fact that they'd get these mutant powers and be super awesome. It was about that they had these mutant powers, and sometimes it was a real curse for them, and sometimes it was really hard living up to the expectations of others, and sometimes it was really hard living up to their own expectations. And I always felt these people were on a journey, and I always felt I was on a journey with them. For me, it was such a doorway into the bigger realities of life. And spirituality doesn't mean religious. It can do. I mean, religion is effectively people saying, well, let's explore the spiritual journey together using this code or system. But spirituality is something that's open to everybody. It's the big questions of life. Why am I here? What's my meaning? What's my purpose? Why do I exist? What can I do with myself? How can I bring meaning to my life? And I think they're questions for all of us. And I really appreciate writers who can raise those questions and explore those concepts without that take me as a reader with them on that journey. And whether we come to the same conclusion or not isn't the point. It's that I can appreciate and see value as they explore those questions. Look, really has to be small because I have to try and upload this on the internet here, and it is so slow. Like, I am not even sure if I leave this on all night if it's going to upload in time. But I'm going to give it a go. But look, whatever it is, I hope you've got your thing in your life that you can say, yeah, this represents who I am and what journey I'm on. And maybe for some people it's J.K. Rowling, maybe for some it's Stephanie Meyer, maybe for some it's certain gaming elements like computer games. I don't know, whatever it is, I'd love to hear about it. Share it in the comment section below. But until next time, just can I encourage you, do what I'm doing. Take some time, really think about your journey and your life, because I think there's a lot of value in it. Until next time, I'm Dave Adams. I'll see you. Bye.